Good morning, class 11. In previous videos, we have come to know about note making and summarizing that has been completed, and 4 or 5 questions have been given to you. This is Sanjay Kumar Tiwari welcoming you to e-learning platform of St. Michael Academy. Students, today I have decided to take you to long composition tasks, and out of them letter writing is very important. Students, as you know that letter writing in today's life has become outdated because most of the people fully equipped with other communicative skills and devices, they like to send the messages by telephone, fax machine, teleprinter, SMS, email or WhatsApp. They have little time or inclination to write long letters. No doubt, email has kept the art of letter writing alive. Official letters too are indispensable. Students, but letter writing has its own utility. We cannot do without letters. Still today, letter writing in changed mode, in changed format, is an integral part of our life. We cannot do without letters. Letters have their own advantages. They can be used to share the most intimate thoughts and feelings. They can be used to convey the message which we hesitate to utter on phone or speak to a person in his presence. They can be used to invite or to complain. The students, we generally write letters to our friends and relatives. We also write letters to officials, editors, or businessmen for various aims or purposes. To lodge a complaint, to share our views on a problem, to place or cancel an order, etc. Students, you have been taught the art of writing letters in class 10 or 9 also. So the extension of thoughts and ideas are there in class 11. As you know that letter is divided into two groups, formal and informal. Formal letter is also known as impersonal letter, official letters, letter to the editors. It has been given different names you have been taught earlier. While informal letter is known as personal and private letters. Students, informal letters are generally written in form of business letters, official letters, letters to the editors, letters to school authorities, etc. While informal letters, known as personal letters, include those which we write to relatives and friends or those who are very close to us. Now, students, I am going to make you aware of informal or personal letters. An informal letters is written in an intimate tone and informal style, as it is written to a relatives or a friend with whom we can share our feelings freely. We never hesitate in sharing our feelings or thoughts or ideas whenever we write letter to our close relatives or family members and sometimes to our friends. So we write such letters in order to share our joys and sorrows, convey an important message, invite someone on important occasions like marriage, birthday, etc., make complaints and give advice. So these are the important tools, important aims and important layouts on which we generally write informal letters. Certain guidelines are there, students, while you are told or while you have to write informal letters. First one, be informal in tone and style. You should never become formal in tone and style because it is always required for writing informal letters in tone and style. The second point that you have to keep in mind is that avoid formal or heavy sounding words. Third one is that you have to use simple language. Fourth one is that don't use only one type of sentences. It means you are at liberty to change the way of your sentences. Write as if you are talking to your friends or relatives. And the last one is that follow the proper layout. It means whatever format has been given, has been made over to you, you have to follow that one without making any delay. There should be no confusion. You should keep all these guidelines in your mind while you are writing informal letters. Students, formal letters are different from informal letters. So the guidelines that we have come to know is about just informal letters or personal letters which we generally write to our friends and others. I would like to give you one examples of the letter that we have come to know, that we have come to study about that one. So this informal now students, I am going to just make you aware of formal letters. Students, a formal letter is written to an official, a businessman, an editor, etc. The tone and style should be formal and objective. The aim should be clearly stated when you have to write the formal letter. We generally write formal letters for following tasks. First one is make inquiries, complaints and recommendations. Second one, inform others. Third one is that appeal to someone for some favor. Fourth one is that persuade others to our viewpoints. Fifth one, warn somebody against something undesirable. Next one, get our problem solved. And the last one, express an opinion on a matter of general concern. General concern means the matter which is related to the common people of the locality, and if that is solved, the common people of locality are going to have different benefits and advantages. Students, according to the new syllabus, 4 types of letters may be set in the examinations. The first one, a business letter, a letter to the editor of a newspaper, application for a job, and the last one is a letter to school or college authorities. Students, these 4 categories of letters you have to keep in your mind. First one, again I am going to remind, a business letter, a letter to the editor of a newspaper. Third one, application for a job. And fourth one, a letter to school or college authorities. Students, for that one I am going to give you the format of an informal letters. At the top of informal letters or job or application, you have to write sender's brief address. Maximum 2 lines have been provided, and here you have to write address only. You are not allowed to write your name, father's name and others. 2 lines are there. Your address or sender's address must be here. Students, you have to write the date after that, and the clear-cut format for writing the date is given there. You have to follow this format of date. No other format is allowed. You have to write the date, month and years. Third place is therefore the person to whom you are writing. The complete address with title, with heading has to be written in third step of your impersonal letter or letter which is job for application. Thereafter, salutation is there where you have to write respected sir, and after that subject statements. Students, in some of the books subject is written before salutation, but you may write it after subject as the new pattern, new format of letter is there with us. So don't get confusion that I have written subject after salutation, I have written subject after respected sir and others. Your that format is also clear. Students, after that the place for main body comes, and this is generally divided into three phases where general introduction is there, reason for writing the letter, and at last you have to make any appeal if you want. If you want to give any suggestion, you may write without making any delay, and at last you have to write yours truly. Yours should be written in this format as I am making, because this is possessive case in itself, so any other sign is not required. You have to make your sign at the last. Your signature should be done in formal writing. It should never be done in capital letters. If you do it, it will be negative in your favor and you may not get good marks. So after signature in bracket, you may write your name in capital letter. If you have any title, if you have any post, if you have been authorized for that, you may write that one also. And your language should be very objective and simple. Don't try to impress yourself by writing unwanted materials in the letter. So students, this is the format of an impersonal letter, and especially for job application, which is a part of our syllabus, and the questions may be there. Students, I hope that you have understood both kinds of letter and the format of your impersonal letter and for job application. In next video, I shall move to other things. So keep it in mind and try to just go through all these. If you have any query, ask me. Stay at home, stay healthy, keep your family safe and healthy. Thank you.